projectile immunity of some kind. Give me that. Tony, PFG, if y'all are listening, please give me Neo and please give me projectile immunity. I need that. Thank you very much. He is the one, and he's the one for me because I need to deal with these zoners. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, well, we're going to get the run back of the last time these two fought. So it was loser semi this time that Chavo got knocked out in 4th. This time to a 2-0, not to a game 3. And it's going to be the run back of losers finals from last time with Retro and Sage. That one went game 5. Thing is, though, 2 of those games were absolute, like, beatdowns. Like, beatdowns. Game 2, Sage destroyed him. Game 5, Sage looked like he didn't know how to play the game. Like, but the other 3 were so close. Yeah. So I'm very curious to see how this goes.
Okay. And they're striking.
Lots of. What's that? There's a Reindog Discord that's super helpful. Oh yeah. There's lots of. I think the Reindog community is definitely one of the best that I've seen in terms of working together. Like, there's a lot of people. Like, all the communities work together, at least from what I've seen. But except for like the Supermans, because they're all just. Y'all know what you do. But we're going to get game number 1 here. We got Sage versus Retro in the run back from a couple of MultiVersus Mayhems ago. I think that one was number 8 or 9, but it is Luther's finals time here in game number 1. I mean, it makes sense. If I'm fighting LeBron, I'm probably putting that on. And LeBron has not only the School Me Once ability, so you can, like, avoid a mistake, but also defense in this matchup is so good because you're constantly getting ball back. You just instantly react to the projectiles once you see him starting to get ready to spit, and it's like, oh, that's mine. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have to be so careful with how you land, too. It is nearly impossible to avoid getting knocked out early percentages by LeBron is what we've been learning. So as Reindog, with how big you are, that's the last thing you want. You do not want to be getting true combo carried over by that. The ball getting sent over, though. Sage actually getting, like, not in a weird way, but that School Me Once perk actually helping him out. Just let him eat the projectile to get back and get center stage. See, there it is again, that instant defense. Like, it just lets you get that ball back so quick. Like, Retro's holding the lead, but he's not, like, able to find the kill. What do you think that he needs to do to try and, like, bait Sage into falling for that down air? Because I think Sage knows the only way he's getting a knockout right now is there.
I think Retro is going for a follow-up after a projectile, maybe, because the down air is very dangerous in this situation.
I think, yeah, I think so. I think I saw him try to sneak his way in with the side special as well, that the sneaking claw. But that is going to be a true combo off the ground into the skies. You just walk away from that, by the way. Anybody who's ever curious? Oh, that, ooh.
School
Me Once stopped that. Yeah. All right, good to know. That is good. I'm good to know, because that is the biggest that's the biggest combo starter he has. He's heavy. Yeah, man's big. Also, he's dodging out. People are starting to figure out the matchup. That being said, it doesn't matter. Sage is still chasing him pretty heavy, and he's at 65 already.
Sage is doing a good job of staying away from the edge so that those projectiles don't kill him.
I think Sage, all right, finally gets caught by the downer, but he got 71 damage out of that. Just walk away from that too. There's no reason to try and fight Reindog on that, because if you try to fight Reindog there, well, he has the fire, the electric, and the thing coming out, you're going to take like 50 at round start, if he doesn't get the jab. So, like, it's just disengage. Retro just barely missed. He's been up. I think Retro's doing better at looking for the stalls. Like, he's been kind of looking for when he goes for defense stall and nair stall to try and catch him with a sider as he lands. But he's not finding the mark for it. So maybe in the next games he'll figure it out. But right now, it's Sage with another huge lead. It's actually great. Like, he makes his character look so good. He was just talking about how, the LeBron got nerfed, so some of this stuff don't work, or this thing doesn't make you just shut up. Like, but it's also a big part of it's just the inherent nature of how good he is as a player. Because he did make a good point that a lot. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got nothing. I was about to say he was making a good point about how, like, you can just pick Harley and Harley does what you want to do better, and then he did that. Never mind. I'm taking it back. LeBron's OD. Dude.
It's like a new combo every time, and he's catching all those projectiles.
Bro, earlier I proclaimed that like Retro was playing like he'd win the whole thing, right? And I still think that Retro's playing incredibly well.
Yeah.
I am now starting to get that same feel that I had from Retro earlier while I'm watching Sage move. Like, everything that he chooses is correct. All right, that being said, he finally made a mistake. It's a commentator's curse for him to make a mistake. It doesn't even matter though. He's still up so much. That is so scary. It has a hitbox behind you. It ranges further if you roll in. You literally can't challenge that. Like, any LeBron players, when you do side special, make sure you aim in towards the stage while you're landing at the corner because it covers an insane amount of range. Oh. When did red team? Okay, I mean, I guess he got the knockout. I don't think he expected to get knocked out because like I didn't either. But it finally happened.
It was just enough knockback.
It was a jump or something, but yeah, you're right. Oh, that's shoulder charge though. That has a decent amount of knockback too. And Sage, although he be slightly out of the camera, he made it work. And smile again, smiles, laughter, and everything going out. At the end of the day, we're all boys. Yeah. We're all having fun. We're having a good time. We're learning together. We have some frustrating sets. We have, you know, sometimes things go down, but the biggest thing is that even in a game where you, like, say you got cooked, SP'd, made a comeback 3-0, you're still working together to get better. And if you don't use this opportunity to make friends and build off each other, you're going to lose out on a big learning process because you're only going to get better every week. Look at Retro. Look at what me and Sites did a couple weeks in a row where we had our worst performances into our best performances back to back. So like, it's just how it is sometimes. That being said, this is now game number 2 with Retro playing a little bit more passive. I like how he's anti-airing better, but it is definitely still looking like Sage is not really that afraid of when he gets hit.
Yeah, not at all. LeBron's really heavy. It's going to take a while for Retro to get LeBron to kill percent. Unless he's going to keep him at the edge like that.
They're trying to do that. Oh, I'd say those up special mix-ups used to work so well before, and like he's playing around that. That being said, that was all true. That was really good on. See, this is all some true stuff right now. And he got the read on the dodge. All right, Retro's starting to pump it up now. We've said it before. Sometimes Retro just goes off. He looks like the best player in the building for like 10 seconds at a time, and that was some of those 10 seconds. Sage just trying to regain footing. It's like, all right, let me chill. We calm down. We force you to approach and try and get an air-to-air because that's just where LeBron's been so good. But that's very, very, I'll say ballsy. Not even for a pun. Just the fact that, like, trying to go challenge side special while it's landing with the down air, you need some bravery to do that.
Very even game still. Even despite the percentage.
True enough. And he's playing around this. Also, side special is going to come in and find the first knockout for Sage. Also, just real quick, I appreciate everybody who has said that they've finally made it to the stream today. I've seen 6 different people say that. As everybody tunes into YouTube, I appreciate you doing both so much. Thank you. We're at 1 soccer piece right now between us two.
Very even. Looking like a stalemate with the projectile.
Yeah, so who's going to break first? Well, I mean, Sage is always the one who's like, all right, I'll go in. Yeah. I don't mind because like his range on his normals like are so good to beat. Like when you try to go for the startup, you see him get ready to spit. Oh, go smack! Don't do that. Not on the carpet.
You can just approach with the defense too. That's so cool.
He's so good at it. He constantly gets so many resources off these quick defenses. Like it's just as good as when Finn does side special or when Wonder Woman does her side special. The difference is that you get stage control on it. Like so, there's so much more that you get from that basketball. Like look at that. Granted, the platform actually got in the way. Didn't let him do anything. Dude, he set that up. He knew he would jump in on that.
Yeah, he just didn't expect it to really hit. He had to go back to the.
Yeah, he was just like slightly misspaced. Also like how sometimes he'll intentionally shoot the ball away because he would prefer to have these normals because that's your knockout confirms. That's how you're gonna find your opener. Oh. Hey man, look, whoever LeBron, if he ever goes back and actually watches MultiVersus gameplay, just go up to the championships. Like, see, that's why I don't even have to pass the ball. I don't need to do that. I'm perfectly fine with the ball myself. I got 2 on the field. Yeah. He's trading up. LeBron trades off so well with Reindog in the up special. The 3-point shot. He's gonna get it, and he has another lead. This is looking so much different than the last time they fought. I mean, Retro's not too far off from getting the game to even, but every bit of gray health is just so much. Oh, he could have DI away from it. He just took, bro, you went to 75 off of that. This character is so good.
If Retro didn't DI out early enough, he would have got hit by that neutral attack with the armor on it.
This is okay. Molly finds the side special, but like, my goodness, did you have to work to get that one? Sage. I mean, like, you think back to that winner's semi-set earlier. Sage only really lost against Pin in some of those matches because he, like, died at, like, 20. And he SD'd one. So, Sage has still been playing well all day. That being said, he might die here. He might die here. Oh, my God. Retro. Well, did I build up that story or what? Because earlier today, like I said, Pin was able to steal the games because of those early knockouts. And then right on cue, Retro gets a very early spike. That you could not have asked for a better time for it too, because if he didn't win that, I think Sage takes a 3-0. Yeah. I don't think Retro rebounds mentally after those first 2 games. He just got that, and now Sage's body language, he's a very calm player. I will say this, he's very good at mentality. He's a college professor. He knows how to deal with nonsense. But that is not an easy thing to rebound from after that. And it's going to be even more likely that it can happen because we're on tree fort now. You got loops, you got damage, so do I. And he kept him right underneath the fire too. He was cooking him the entire time. Like that's passive damage you do not want to take. What a set.
Those downers are hitting now. He's actually throwing them. I think the problem was that he was kind of scared.
I think so too. I think that he got conditioned out of it. You are gonna be pretty scared to try to do that. He tried to down air him right there, and he died at 63. So, all right, now you're scared. I'd be scared to press it again now. Welcome to Tree Fort, everybody. That is insane. Yeah. Well, here's why you don't leave this stage open against LeBron. Now, I don't disagree entirely because, like, Retro was doing really good against Pin, but, like, eventually Pin figured it out. I think Retro just felt that it was going to be fine. It's not fine. Take one. Bad things happen. And bad things could happen again.
I actually think this stage does not work out in Reindog's favor.
I agree. At first I thought, like, okay, maybe it could make some kind of sense. Right now, the ball stage control is actually greater than your projectiles because those are active at all times. It literally cuts off a portion of the stage.
And it's a slower startup than Reindog's projectiles.
Yeah, so you trying to play the boxing game that you were hoping to play here actually is a detriment to you compared to what you normally can do. Now, I still think that he can bring this back as he's trying to right now. That was good defense from Sage, but it's not easy. No pass to get that every time, and he just catches him on the ledge. That is 2 stocks up now.
I know that was tilted.
Yeah, that one 100% is tilting. And he also just stood there because like he's not going to let that invincibility happen. Yeah. But that one will get to you after you were able to get him back up to knockout percentages to try and get something. Yeah. And now you're facing a huge deficit. But this happened multiple times. Yeah. In the last time they fought, it was a game 2 wash that Sage had. Retro answered back, and then Retro had a game 5 wash. We're in best of 5 territory, so there's time to come back. That being said, though, like I said before, I think after what happened with Pin, and what could happen here.
Let's go.
Oh, he almost had him. Retro can still keep himself in the game. He's doing good at it. Well, I think Sage's stage control has just been so good here on Tree Fort. Like, once this game 3 is done, dip away from the stage as quickly as possible.
Yeah, please. Go to something huge, like Sky Arena or something.
Yeah, Sky Arena, maybe. If you want to have... He's probably not leaving Cromulons open or going there because of the what happened last time. Like if for Sage, like he got washed on there, so it's like, all right, maybe I just get rid of that. But right now, Retro is just doing everything he can to get back on. Like that ball staying there on that stage.
And if Retro ran into it,
that's an bro, he literally has traps on this stage. Just from bouncing it down, it stays on the pot. Never let LeBron get Tree Fort. It's something we are all learning together, class. Don't do it. Cromulons and Tree Fort are no-goes.
That was dangerous. He waited a little too long to answer.
Oh, he gets the knockout outright.
Point from
last game, Last game, he took it early. Can he do it again? He's got the loops going. And that's not going to happen. Side special finds its mark. He was working his way back towards it.
He tried the down special in the air, and that's what like threw off the combo.
Well, this is insane. Something I'm going to be doing, I'm going to give a little heads up for chat as well, is that I intend to, I'm going to be doing highlight reels for like best plays of the week type stuff. Because like I feel like this has been a missed opportunity for people who came in late to watching all these VODs.
Let's settle this on the court.
This day has been full of them.
Yes.
Full of them. And Sage smartly doing this. This is something we discussed earlier. Sage at first, you know, almost everyone else, Cromulons with speakers up is LeBron's best stage. It's not close, except for like Jake. But also Reindog, because Reindog actually operates so well in this space because of them, that the balls actually get broken all the time from the trades off the projectile because they're constantly bouncing back and forth into it. He's way better here with the smaller stage, is what he thinks, at least. We'll see if that plays into this factor right now, as this is Retro's counterpick. So.
Sage broke that speaker this time.
Yeah, he wasted no time. Like, so at minimum, this at least removes one from the picture. And he still can use the ball to volley off of that one like we just saw a second ago. But look how much damage he's already taken on. Like, just, it's been nearly impossible to find an opening. That being said, I am instantly proven incorrect, but he only took 47 at the time compared to like 75.
Yeah. Heads up.
His damage output is insane. That speaker's gonna be breaking pretty soon. Base boost is coming to a close. Still not breaking even to that. That's interesting. Now this high blast, though. Actually, that was a really good pass. Yo, oh my God, what do you even do? What do you even do?
Good dodge,
Oh my God.
Retro.
Oh my God, how did you choose correctly there? That's such a scary spot. Now both speakers are broken, so everybody can possibly die at 30. This is exactly what happened to Sage last time, is that he died at like 30 twice on this stage to down airs. So he's basically just needs to do what he's doing right now, control center, never let him find that spike.
Oh, he goes down.
Finds the side special, gonna find the mark, and that's gonna lead to another stock even in the backup too, so not too bad. Oh, he could die here. Oh, he almost died at 10. That would have been.
Catch that ball, that down special would have took him back down.
And the crystal being there too is just like constantly pushing you off. So like you have nowhere to stall down there. Like
100%
none.
already. It was just at 0-0.
Like that's exactly how he was able to get the first stock in the last one, but Retro had that huge lead last time. Oh, here's LeBron being LeBron, instantly to 51. No matter how many times I say it, it's still wild to me that we're talking about LeBron James in a fighting game, like, against the giant dog wearing a chef hat. Like 2022, man. You know, between Fortnite and everything, the crossovers and all that have evolved, and this will only continue. But this is comical. Retro needs to get off that side of the stage, though.
Oh, that was nice.
That's a good retreat option. Yeah. It's like it's non-committal while you still keep stage control, and you land on the platform too, so you instantly get movement options. Whoa! He could die for that. Yeah. They said risk factor 9,000. I think he wanted to hit confirm it to combo into a dare, and then Retro dodged it and he freaked out. Retro capitalizing perfectly. You cannot let this go away. He just died at 105 after the hit, 102 after the hit, actually. The fact that you get knocked out at 90, under 100 consistently against this character is wild. But game 4, Sage trying to end it right now, not trying to push it to another game 5. And, well, let's see if we get to that point. Retro trying to do his best to get back on the stage. He is able to dip around him. He sneaks around the other side, but now there are 2 of those on stage. It is so difficult to get around. At least he had the projectile block perk to stop it, but this is, like, Sage is doing his best to try and find that downer to send the packet. Oh, he didn't die. That was so close. Wait, now he's used so many of his resources, and he gets the downer again.
Success.
Once again, Retro keeps himself calm in these last stock situations, and he finds the spikes, and we are treated to another game 5. If anybody has ever wondered why we keep doing these, why we like ones and MultiVersus. For one, weekly, by the way, running doubles offline is very hard. That is very hard to get people to consistently show up for 2v2s. But
this is weird.
This game has such potential for one. And we're seeing exactly why. It's such an entertaining game when you see the high level like this. And we get to see another Game 5, another repeat run back of what happened last time. Difference is this time we're on Trophy's edge, much more space to work with. And he's already got 74 damage on him. This is wild. We gotta get to this level, by the way. We're slacking. We are way behind them right now. But it's okay because this is the stuff, like the improvements that everybody have had each and every week. The story of how far Retro has come has been, it's so impressive to watch. The story of Sage, who has been a friend of ours for 8 years, coming back out of nowhere to play this. He played Guilty Gear for a bit when that started. He was a constant avid Smash Bros. Player, playing Rob. Playing LeBron just played perfectly for him because he's another trap style character, and he's just such a huge fan of, like, bro, LeBron James is in a fighting game. It's like, that's so cool to him. But it's just evolved to this point where they have been such high level players that we're watching right now, and Sage is just so impressive each time. But no stocks have fallen yet. First minute has passed. We're getting close to that side special range where that knockout can happen pretty soon. Not today. Okay, Mithra. Well, oh, side special finds its mark. What do you even do? Look how, like, that was so far away. You think you have space and you don't. And you're forced to run. He forces him to jump there. Like, you have to jump. You could have gotten knocked out at 62 there. Like, that was such a good setup for Sage.
Good thing he saved that dodge.
Yeah, this is actually wild. Actually so crazy right now. And shout out to Mirrorman with the 129-person raid that joined this game number 5 here of Retro versus Sage's LeBron. This has been nuts. Right now, Sage actually getting volleyed off the stage.
Wow, it's because he was slightly off the stage after using that down attack.
This is
weird, but wow.
Absolutely wild. Exactly, Mirrorman. We support our locals. Thank you so much, homie. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mirrorman.
Appreciate you all the way through, man. But right now, 1 stock apiece. Gonna get that great health, of course, off that volley back from the no look. But Retro finding the jab. We've seen it. How many times have we seen it so far? He forces him to go low. He finds that downer. That platform being in the way actually helped a ton because he wasn't forced to go take that. Projectile in the way, putting up as much fire as possible. You gotta watch out. Watch out. Oh my god, you gotta watch out. We've seen him die so many times at these windows to that up air, and he's trying to find that nair into. Oh, wait a minute. He's used a lot of resources. Instant defense to put the ball up, but he actually gets around it. He's so quick on reaction with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. It's so scary. He finally lets it rip. He gets away from the up air that time. He lets it pop that time. He instantly gets the ball back. He almost catches him on the projectile.
Oh my goodness.
That's exactly how we knocked out Chavo earlier, where he got him on the platform with the side special. Yeah. It's so scary. Oh, he gets away from the down air, but the projectile hits! Retro gets the lead finally, but we are not in a comfortable spot by any means if you're a Retro fan. And Sage is looking for one hit to find that ball. He gets the ball! He gets the read too. He knew he was going to jump instantly. Goes for the nair, not really, or the side air, but not really much coming out of it. Up air, wow, actually up air not enough. That's the first time I've seen it not knock out at 100 range or so. But that's just because of how low he was. He is playing around the side special so much better. Like, I think he's finally respecting the range on it. That's been the biggest thing. But Sage is just pushing him to the wall. He's getting so much closer, but I think that he's... Oh, he finds a shoulder charge. Last stock, Game 5, Losers Finals, trying to see who gets to get that run back against Pin. Both of them are here because they lost the Pin. So one of these two gets an opportunity to get that run back. It's racking. He got the jab. He tries to read him with the side switch. Oh, here's the big damage. He goes straight to... Dude, 56, that could have been more. That could have been so much more. He just misses out, though. This is not comfortable. And every game, essentially, that Sage has lost, it's been to a spike off stage. So Sage has to be very careful about if he decides to go for an edge guard.
Sage about halfway to making this lead even.
This is so insanely close right now. 115 to 80. He cannot. Oh, the crystal helped him.
He was just about to destroy it, too.
And he goes for the down air. I don't think it would have knocked out just because of LeBron's weight, but another down air should do it. Sage can't afford to take a dare right now. Oh my god, the war, the literal war of attrition between these two, shooting everything they can. Down air finds it, and Retro gets it again. He gets 2 times now with the game number 5 in Losers Finals, and he is going to beat him once again. Their sets are so crazy. Like, you can see it in Sage's face too. He's like he had the game plan. He knew what he needed to do. But once the biggest thing is that once Retro realized how to play around the side specials, that's where things started to fall apart. Like, he just couldn't. It's kind of similar to where Retro was being very obviously trying to find down airs earlier. It's like, well, all right, well, that's your kill. That's your kill option. What are you gonna do? And that time he's like, all right, well, I didn't respect that range before. The dunk was like too good, and now finally gets it.
Yeah, just get right out of the way of it, punish it, and